What's up? I'm Hugz. That's Sam. Welcome. To Hugz and Sam. Today we're getting into Hunter x Hunter episode 99. Last we left off. You throwing gang signs?
Is that a 9 to them? Or is this a 9? Whatever. 99. Oh.
Are you doing like the goggles? Anyway, last we left off, Gon was in some trouble. In a little bit of danger. Well, he had just beat up that one dude, and there was more following him, and then the chameleon was following him. Melorion or whatever was following him.
Yeah.
Kilowood split off. He was going into town to like figure out what's happening with all that.
Mm-hmm.
But Gon was looking like he was going to be in some trouble.
Yeah, and then he had to fight off the snake dude, the spirally snake dude.
What's I'm saying? He beat up that dude, and then he had the other two following him.
Yeah.
Well, technically three.
And then he had like the little owl drop down and the bat, and they were like, and then they just went back up, and it was like creepy shit.
And the owl, I remember, looked like he was going to run a marathon or something because he had like a little bib on.
Yeah.
All right, but let's go ahead, jump into it, see what's going down. The reaction link is in the description, sending you to the edited version over on Vimeo. Otherwise, you can watch the full version over on Patreon right now. Thanks for watching either way. He always thinks like he's above every challenge. It's kind of like how everybody always underestimates Gon, like Killua kind of overestimates himself. But there was a while there where he was having all that doubt.
Yeah.
But it was like mostly because of that Illumi thing.
Illumi
that
was like in his
him.
head, and then he like pulled it out, and then it was like, oh, he's free from that.
Come here. Go to mommy.
Oh, come here.
I am covered in cat hair. In case y'all didn't know, because you see cats on the channel and Stella's always on me all the time, I am actually allergic to cats. So like if you see me like start breaking out or feel like I'm gonna sneeze or whatever, like all that, I am still allergic to cats. But I love my cat.
Take a daily allergy pill.
I'm a cat dad. I don't have any. I need some more. I need to get some. But anyway.
Is it weird, I'm just going to say this, that a lot of the stuff going on right now in this show reminds me of stuff going on in our world right now?
Oh my God. Because of current situations.
Because of current situations with the coronavirus.
We're not supposed to say that. Don't say that.
Why?
Demonetized immediately if you say anything about it.
Really?
You have to talk about the state of our world.
Oh,
or
really?
the current health situation.
The current health situation.
Yeah, I mean,
it's just kind of like the whole like stay in your house.
Oh,
like,
yeah. Quarantine. Well, not necessarily quarantine, but like a lockdown type situation.
Right, yeah.
Although,
I mean, it's not that intense, obviously.
What I was
here,
like, and also, like, if you were here or lived by and with us, you would know people in our apartment complex are still throwing parties, apparently, even though it's like...
People are just stupid.
We've had major lockdowns. Like, our county is under, like, a stay-at-home lockdown. Because I know not everybody in every state has, like, crazy lockdowns. But where we're located, our county, last week, I think... Set on a lot
of cities are doing like if you're traveling at all, you have to have a letter saying that you are going to work or you are. And my friend Dakota, we're kind of
getting way off of the show here and into some other stuff.
She was given a letter from her work to show police when she gets pulled over. But anyway, besides that,
that's weird to me. But because you can go to the grocery store if you want to.
Mm-hmm.
So why do you need a letter? I don't get that. But anyway, I don't know. This was another one where it's like there's a lot of slow build. We had some action with Gon in that, but a lot of it is like a lot of hurry up and wait.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I feel like there's just like so much just talking. You know what I mean? Like the last few episodes have been like that, where it's just like a lot of talking, a lot of planning, a lot of like setting up for different things. Yeah, and it's just kind of like, all right. We saw some action.
Now we have this other thing with the vice chairman too.
Yeah.
That they're kind of folding into this, that maybe they're not working as hard to shut the situation down because it undermines the chairman and all that stuff as well. So it's like now we have this other kind of arc like semi arc that's in there. And then Malorion or whatever is still following Gon and seeing what he's doing and trying to figure out a way to like do something with him or use him in a way that's useful.
Yeah, because it's like he could bring him to the king because the king wants good food.
But yeah.
Right, but the king wants good food, and I think Gon and Killua would both be great food for the king.
Yeah.
But it's like at the same time, it's like no, don't bring him to the king. Like, not the king should eat him because he's way too powerful. Like, we as viewers do not want that, obviously.
I would hope. I'm just wondering how much further this is going to go as far as, like, this whole setup situation and how exactly the fights are going to break down. Because I feel like we had the chairman out there. I thought the chairman was already going to go fight.
Yeah,
like, wasn't that, like, 3 episodes ago or whatever? I mean, we've been kind of far between recording.
Right.
But it felt like a long time ago, like multiple episodes ago. But then we have Moral over there, like, basically saying, like, we need to handle stuff like Moral, whatever.
Yeah.
Handle stuff, like, right now. Gon and Killua split up.
Yeah.
You got
I don't know. I feel like there's just, like, way too much going on right now.
It's like, that's why I call it hurry up and wait. Because there's a lot of stuff going on, but it's like a slow burn everywhere.
Yeah. It's kind of like, I'm going to have to start taking notes again, to be honest.
I think it's just...
This is like back to whenever we were learning like Zen and all that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like...
I think the thing is you just kind of got to get through all of the framework, all this groundwork, and then eventually we're going to have all these payoffs. I'm just really excited to see how the Royal Guard, like, how that's going to end up getting dismantled. Because it's, they're going to have to get shut down before the king gets shut down, unless it's like a big, like, everybody's fighting at the exact same time type of thing. You know what I mean? Like, where it's like one of those episodes where every single, like, person's like broke off in their own fight.
Right.
But I'm like, or do they go in, they take out the Royal Guard, the king goes away, and then they go after the king? Or is it like a, like, Gon fights Shia and frickin' Killua's fighting P2, and you know what I mean? And
I wonder how
like,
much is like left in this arc.
Well, we only have 26 episodes left in the show.
And isn't there another arc after this? I think there is.
I would assume so. And then I think they're writing new episodes of the manga.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like new chapters or whatever.
Yeah.
Because I think the guy who like created the series or whatever is like ill, and so at one point it stopped making the story.
I don't know.
And then it'd come back. So people were talking about it in our Discord a while back, but I don't know if that means that eventually there'll be new episodes to the anime.
I don't know.
Because I don't know, like, I think there's like 125 episodes or something. Like, when it hits that, or no, there's like 140 episodes, isn't there? It's like 141, so we still have a while. I think there's 140 or 41. I don't know why I was thinking 125. But I think it's 140 something.
I always thought it was 140 something.
Yeah, I think it's 140 something.
I don't know enough to argue with you.
Yeah, I think it was 140.
I'm just here for the ride. Put it on there and I'll watch it.
But I am interested to see how this arc goes. If there is another... I've said this before, and I hate getting in this wave and this vein, I guess. But it's always... I can never see past what we're looking at. Like, when we were on Greed Island, I was like, oh, man, how do you
Greed
come past
Island
Greed
was
Island?
by far
like,
my favorite so far.
But it's because it's like a different show every time.
Yeah. I feel like this one, there's just like... There's so many people and there's so much going on right now that it's just kind of like... Oof. I'm a little overwhelmed. I'm
also wondering if we're going to get more of the Phantom Troop rolled into this. And also, when is Krollo coming back into the picture in a major way?
Them.
Hisoka.
I miss Hisoka, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Leorio.
Yeah.
But...
Like, are they ever coming back?
I don't know.
Like, we just know, like, they went off, like...
Doing their own things.
And they were, like, learning, like, their nin and all that stuff. Like, did Leorio even...
I don't remember.
I don't think he can do it, right? I don't remember. That was so long ago. Like,
I don't know.
But I mean, it's kind of irrelevant now to know that because they haven't been on the show in like forever.
But anyway, excited to see where this goes from here. Don't know where it could go after this point. I really did enjoy Greed Island. Greed Island was my favorite arc, but I really enjoy the way the characters are now. Because this is much more of like a My Hero thing. Where there's like every character has like these specific features and powers. It's not like, you know, all the different characters so far have kind of had their own way to use Nen and like their own different abilities, and like that's cool. But I like the variety of like the look of the characters. Like they're all different types of animals and they use it in different ways. Like it's an owl for a second, throw feathers, and all of a sudden he's like a buffed out gorilla dude. And like the bat one can use like ultrasonic sound or whatever, you know what I mean? Like ultrasonic waves. And it's like all this cool stuff. The chameleon, of course, can become invisible, and it's just really cool how those things fold in. I've always been a fan of like games and stuff where you can like merge different creatures and like make stuff and do things.
Yeah.
It's very specific. All right, but let us know what you thought in the comments down below. Like it if you did, sub if you don't already. Shout out to our patrons watching the full and early reaction up on Patreon. Thank you so much for your support. I really don't know what it means. It means the world. We love you guys.
Bye.